to answer your question, yes, you can. So if that's all you're looking for, then you got your answer. But if you want some more advice, I got you. With that being said, orale, what's good, guys? It's me, the boy Grande, here with you to show you how to get 50 within reasonable time, preferably a day. So here's some tips and tricks on how to get to level 50. I've done it a couple times now. I've gotten up to the best time is 11 hours, and that's without just no lifing it. It's not too hard, and honestly, I enjoyed it quite a bit. I leveled a bunch of new characters, got a bunch of heritage armor, pretty good. Now I will say I did cheat a little. I obviously started off with an allied race, which starts at level 10. However, if you do the Exile's Reach, it takes anywhere from 45 minutes to an hour more. So just a little caveat. But after you hit Exile's Reach, you hit level 10. First I recommend is just, if you're a tank or a healer, just go straight into dungeons and run them until you're about level 30, because flying makes everything easier, and when you're at lower levels, things are easier to kill and things are easier to heal, so it's not too bad. There is another reason why I waited till 30 before I started leveling, and it's for those of us who don't have like heritage weapons. The Legion artifact weapons are pretty good, and at the beginning, like I said, when you're lower level, the stats you have with your base weapons aren't too bad, and they seem fine for me. I was never too far behind on DPS, and when I was healing, it didn't seem like it mattered too much. I was doing just fine up until around level 24, 25. That's when I started noticing it. And for those of us who have nothing but DPS specs, I say level, but while you're leveling, queue up for dungeons, because the wait times aren't too long and it breaks up the monotony, and it honestly just gives you a little mental break from leveling. So right when you hit level 30 and you buy your flying, I recommend going to Legion, because you can pick up a weapon, and that weapon's usually pretty good once you put some relics in it, which you can get during the leveling. And this is when I start usually leveling and sprinkling dungeons in between. I like to start off with Val'sharah, because even though, you know, you don't need necessarily flying for Val'sharah because of all the quests being so tightly packed together, I just find that it's just super easy and super fast, and I just blow through many levels going through Val'sharah. So basically, do your order hall stuff, get your weapon, and once you get your weapon, go straight into Val'sharah and complete the quests. I also find that queuing up as tank and heals, if it's working for you and you're not sick of it, keep on going. And I should note that I'm not using any potions for the leveling. I am, however, using the 16% experience buff from the anniversary, and that's basically it. The rest of it, I'm not using any potions, I'm not using any gliders, I'm just straight up leveling like a normie, and it's pretty fast even without all those bells and whistles. And one thing I forgot to add at the beginning, while you're leveling through the dungeons, definitely go back to Chromie and switch timelines, because you want to hit as many of those dungeons that have quests as possible before 30, because they give you a good chunk of experience, and honestly they're easy to do, easy experience. The timelines you want to avoid, at least for the beginning, usually Warlords of Draenor and the Legion, only because those quests you get during the questing, so you have to actually get the quest while doing the storyline. Wrath of Lich King, Burning Crusade, Old Classic, and Cataclysm, you get quests while you enter the dungeon, so definitely keep that in mind when you're doing your leveling through dungeons. Now this all may seem dumb, but that's because it is. Basically, questing is dumb easy. It's literally brainless. You can turn off your brain, put on a podcast, watch a movie, and just play the game. You will level to 50 within reasonable time if you want to, and it doesn't take that much effort, and you'll get that heritage armor, or you'll get that alt if you want to play another alt for Shadowlands. It's not too late to hit level 50 and getting ready for the Shadowlands. You still have time, you still got a couple more days, so if I were you, get started. Put on another one of my videos, get to it, and I'll see you in the Shadowlands. So until next time, boys, I'll see you later.